Open this fast. Your soulmate is doing everything to meet you. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because this message is for you and your heart needs this right now, especially if you've been feeling that strange pull lately, that quiet sense that something important is lining up even though you can't see it yet. That feeling isn't random, it's alignment activating. It's the universe whispering that your love story is shifting. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Your soulmate is not sitting still. They are moving, adjusting, changing, rearranging their life in ways they don't even fully understand yet, but every step is being guided to bring them closer to you. Don't scroll, stay here, because you were brought to this moment on purpose. There is divine coordination happening behind the scenes, schedules being shifted, paths being redirected, chance moments being prepared so the meeting can happen at exactly the right time. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. You may have noticed the signs already, angel numbers like 111 popping up. When you think about new beginnings, 222 appearing when you question connection, 555 showing up when big changes are about to happen. These are not coincidences, these are spiritual confirmations that the universe is actively working on your behalf. Don't scroll, because this part is powerful. Your soulmate has been feeling restless lately, not in a chaotic way, but in a searching way. Like something is missing even though their life may look fine on the outside. That restlessness is the soul calling them forward, pushing them out of comfort zones, encouraging them to take chances, explore new spaces, join new environments, or revisit places they wouldn't normally go, and all of that movement is being guided toward you. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Heaven doesn't move randomly. It moves with precision, and right now precision timing is active in your love path. That's why you may feel emotional waves without clear reasons, moments of sudden hope, random thoughts about meeting someone special, or flashes of imagination about a future you haven't lived yet. Those aren't fantasies, they're previews of what's aligning. Don't scroll, stay present, because your soulmate is also healing right now, releasing old emotional baggage, closing chapters that no longer serve them, learning lessons they needed before meeting you, not because they're broken, but because the universe doesn't bring two souls together at full power without preparing both hearts first. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. The delays you experienced weren't punishments, they were protection, protecting you from meeting too early, from connecting before you were emotionally ready, from repeating patterns that would have damaged something meant to last. Don't scroll, because the preparation phase is ending. The energy is shifting from waiting into movement, from separation into alignment, from hoping into approaching, and you may feel it in your body, that lightness in your chest, that calm excitement, that sense of anticipation mixed with peace. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. The universe is opening multiple doors at the same time, digital paths, physical locations, social connections, random encounters, all being arranged like puzzle pieces, so when you finally meet, it won't feel forced, it will feel natural, like two paths crossing exactly when they were meant to. Don't scroll, because there's something important you need to hear. Your openness matters, your emotional availability matters, your willingness to believe again matters, because your soulmate can feel when your heart softens, they sense when your energy becomes receptive, when you stop guarding yourself with old fear and start allowing love to come in. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. You don't need to chase, you don't need to beg, you don't need to manipulate timing, you only need to stay aligned, grounded, and open, because what's meant for you is already moving toward you with intention. Don't scroll, because here's the deeper truth. Your soulmate has been dreaming about connection, not necessarily about you specifically yet, but about the feeling you bring, the peace, the understanding, the emotional safety, and that dream is pulling them forward into your reality. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. You may soon notice subtle changes, unexpected invitations, new environments opening up, people entering your life who seem to appear at just the right moment, or situations that feel too perfect to be coincidence, and those moments are checkpoints on the path toward your meeting. Don't scroll, stay here, because this message is not random. You were meant to hear this today to remind you that you're not forgotten, you're not behind, you're not missing out, you are exactly where you need to be for divine timing to work correctly. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Your soulmate is doing everything they can, consciously and unconsciously, to move closer to you, and the universe is doing everything it can to make sure the meeting happens at the right moment. Not too early, not too late, but perfectly aligned. Don't scroll, because here's the cliffhanger. There is a specific shift coming, a moment where the distance closes, where curiosity turns into action, where alignment becomes real-world movement. And part 2 reveals what happens right before you finally cross paths and how to recognize the signs when the meeting is about to happen, and trust me, when that moment approaches, your soul will feel it before your mind understands it. Stay with this moment. Don't let your attention drift, because what's unfolding now is the hidden movement stage, and if you're still here, it means your awareness is tuned into something most people miss, and this message is for you, especially if you've been feeling a strange sense of momentum lately, like invisible hands are gently pushing your life forward. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Before two paths cross physically, they always begin aligning energetically, and right now that energetic alignment is strengthening between you and your soulmate. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but you can feel it through subtle emotional shifts, sudden clarity about what you want, and a deeper desire for meaningful connection instead of surface-level distraction. Pause and take this in, because your soulmate is also experiencing internal change. They're rethinking choices, releasing habits that no longer serve them, reorganizing priorities, and stepping away from environments that kept them stagnant, not because they plan to meet you yet, but because their spirit is being guided toward readiness. Keep listening, because this preparation phase often brings restlessness mixed with determination, a feeling that staying the same is no longer an option, and that inner push motivates action, new routines, fresh spaces, and unexpected decisions that slowly move them closer to your timeline. Notice how your own life may be shifting too, opportunities appearing, schedules changing, old connections fading, new ones emerging. All of this is creating space for alignment to happen naturally. The universe clears room before introducing something new, and that clearing can feel confusing at first, but it's purposeful. Breathe and stay present, because this stage also activates heightened awareness. You may notice your intuition becoming sharper, gut feelings guiding your choices, inner nudges encouraging you to take small steps that don't make sense logically yet feel right emotionally, and those nudges are positioning you closer to your soulmate's path. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. You might also feel drawn to certain places, activities, or environments without understanding why. Maybe a new cafe, a different route home, a random event, or a spontaneous plan. And these impulses are not random. They're part of divine choreography guiding both of you toward the same space. Keep your awareness open, because the universe often uses ordinary moments to create extraordinary encounters. Another sign of this hidden movement stage is emotional release. You may find yourself letting go of old attachments, forgiving past experiences, closing emotional chapters that once held you back, and that release creates energetic space for something new to enter. This is preparation, not loss. Feel the difference, because your soulmate is doing similar inner work, releasing previous connections, healing old wounds, and becoming emotionally available in ways they weren't before. And when two people heal at the same time without coordinating it consciously, that's alignment in action. Stay here, because this phase also brings subtle communication signals. You may think about this person at random moments, feel a sudden warmth in your chest, experience dreams about connection, or sense their presence emotionally even without physical contact. And these experiences reflect energetic connection strengthening. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You might also notice meaningful coincidences increasing, running into similar symbols, hearing certain words repeated, encountering themes of meeting, connection, or destiny around you, and these signs act as confirmation that movement is happening behind the scenes. Pause and breathe, because this stage requires patience, not passive waiting, but active presence, staying grounded, taking care of yourself, honoring your growth, and trusting the process instead of trying to force outcomes. Forcing blocks flow, while trust allows alignment to unfold naturally. Keep listening, because the universe is also teaching you how to remain emotionally open without becoming attached to specific expectations, learning to welcome connection without clinging, and that balance keeps your energy clear. Another sign of this phase is increased self-awareness, noticing patterns in your behavior, understanding your emotional triggers, becoming more conscious of how you show up in relationships, and that awareness prepares you to create healthier dynamics when the meeting happens. Stay present, because your soulmate is also gaining clarity, recognizing what they truly want, redefining values, understanding what kind of partner they're ready to become, and that clarity is shaping the way they move toward you. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. This stage may also bring moments of uncertainty, times when you question timing or doubt whether anything is happening at all, but those moments are part of the test, teaching you to trust unseen movement, to believe in alignment even when proof isn't visible yet. Breathe through it, because invisible progress often precedes visible change. Keep going, because the universe is also aligning emotional timing, ensuring both of you reach readiness simultaneously, so neither person feels rushed or unprepared when connection happens. This synchronization is delicate, but powerful, and it's happening right now. You may also feel your priorities shifting, valuing peace over chaos, stability over drama, depth over surface interaction, and that shift attracts someone who resonates with those values. Stay here, because this phase also strengthens your inner peace, helping you feel whole on your own, not waiting for someone to complete you, but preparing to share your life from a place of wholeness, and that wholeness is magnetic. Another sign of hidden movement is your growing comfort with change. Becoming more adaptable, less resistant to new experiences, more open to unfamiliar opportunities, and that openness creates pathways for alignment. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. The universe isn't rushing this process, it's refining it, making sure when you finally meet, the connection feels natural, grounded, and emotionally safe, not chaotic or confusing. Stay present. Because here's the deeper truth, the reason you feel this message so strongly is because you're already part of the movement. Your awareness is participating in the alignment, not just observing it, and that participation speeds things up. Keep listening, because the next phase brings noticeable external signs, actions replacing preparation, movement replacing waiting, and part 3 will reveal how to recognize when your soulmate is about to step into your reality physically and emotionally. And when that moment approaches, you won't need anyone to tell you, your spirit will recognize it instantly. Stay right here. Don't move away from this moment, because what you're about to hear is meant to sharpen your awareness, and if you're still listening, it means your intuition is already tuning into the next shift, and this message is for you, especially if you've been noticing strange patterns showing up around you lately, moments that feel meaningful instead of random. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. When your soulmate is getting close to stepping into your physical reality, the universe begins sending clearer signals, not loud announcements, but repeating hints that line up again and again until you finally recognize the pattern. One of the first indicators is sudden emotional clarity, a calm focus replacing confusion, a deeper understanding of what kind of connection you truly desire, and that clarity prepares your heart to recognize alignment instead of chasing illusion. Don't scroll, because this part matters deeply. Another sign is symbolic repetition, seeing the same numbers, hearing the same words, encountering similar themes in conversations, songs, or social media, and these repeated messages act like spiritual breadcrumbs guiding you toward the meeting point. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may also experience heightened sensitivity, becoming more aware of energy, sensing shifts in mood, feeling when something is about to happen before it actually does. And that awareness is your intuition strengthening, helping you navigate this transition with wisdom. Stay present, because the universe also uses dreams during this phase, not always direct images of a person, but scenes involving travel, doors opening, reunions, or movement towards something meaningful. And when you wake up with strong emotion attached to those dreams, it's a sign your subconscious is preparing for change. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Another indicator is unexpected invitations or opportunities appearing in your life, events you almost skip, places you don't usually go, plans that feel spontaneous but carry purpose, and these moments are positioning you closer to alignment, even if you don't realize it at first. Don't scroll, because this stage also brings internal restlessness paired with excitement, a feeling that staying emotionally stagnant is no longer comfortable, yet moving forward feels promising. And that tension is growth energy pushing you toward the next chapter. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may notice your standards shifting naturally, not from ego, but from self-respect, choosing healthier conversations, stronger emotional boundaries, and more meaningful interactions, and that shift filters your environment so the right connection can enter without interference. Stay here, because the universe also sends timing signals, noticing the same minute on the clock repeatedly, receiving messages at significant moments, or encountering sequences like 1010, 1212, or 717 when you're thinking about connection, and these patterns confirm that alignment is tightening. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Another sign is your changing relationship with solitude. Instead of feeling empty when alone, you begin feeling grounded, reflective, and centered, and that emotional stability creates space for partnership energy to grow without dependency. Don't scroll, because this stage also strengthens your voice, feeling more confident expressing thoughts, setting boundaries, and speaking honestly without fear of being misunderstood, and that communication readiness is essential for what's coming next. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may also notice old triggers losing their grip, situations that once caused insecurity, jealousy, or overthinking becoming easier to manage, and that emotional regulation shows you're stepping into maturity. Stay present, because the universe is also preparing your soulmate in parallel, even if you can't see it. They're experiencing their own realizations, releasing past attachments, reevaluating priorities, and becoming emotionally available in new ways, and that synchronized growth allows both of you to move toward each other at the same time. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Another sign appears through conversations with others, people randomly talking about destiny, timing, relationships, or meaningful encounters around you, and those conversations act as mirrors. Reflecting what's happening internally, don't scroll, because this stage is also marked by a quiet sense of knowing, a subtle certainty that something meaningful is approaching without needing proof, and that inner confidence grows stronger the closer alignment becomes. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may feel drawn to clean your space, organize your life, simplify routines, or remove emotional clutter. And that physical preparation mirrors spiritual readiness, making room for new energy to enter. Stay here, because the universe often clears space before introducing something new, both internally and externally. Another sign is increased curiosity about growth, learning, self-improvement, or spiritual awareness, and that curiosity aligns your vibration with higher-level connections. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. All these signals aren't meant to overwhelm you. They're meant to wake you gently, helping you recognize when your soulmate's energy is moving closer to your reality. Don't scroll, because here's the deeper truth, awareness accelerates alignment. When you become conscious of these signs, you begin cooperating with divine timing instead of resisting it. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. The universe responds to your presence, your openness, and your emotional readiness by opening doors that once felt closed. Stay present, because the next phase involves visible movement, real-world interaction, and noticeable changes in behavior, and Part 4 will reveal how to respond when your soulmate finally takes that first real step toward you. And when it happens, you won't feel confused, you'll feel prepared. Stay right here. Keep your awareness steady, because this phase is where energy turns into motion, and if you're still listening, it means your intuition is ready to recognize the moment when preparation becomes action. And this message is for you, especially if you've been sensing a subtle shift in the atmosphere around your life lately, like the air feels charged with possibility. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. When your soulmate finally makes the first real step toward you, it rarely looks dramatic at first. It often arrives as a simple message that feels different, an invitation that carries intention, a conversation that suddenly becomes deeper, or a moment of presence that feels focused instead of casual. And the secret isn't the size of the gesture, it's the sincerity behind it. Don't scroll, because this part matters deeply. You'll recognize this movement by the emotional tone. There will be curiosity instead of distraction, consistency instead of inconsistency, clarity instead of mixed signals, and your inner voice will gently say, pay attention, this is different, listen to this, your heart needs this right now. How you respond during this stage sets the emotional direction of the connection, not by trying to impress, not by performing, but by being grounded, authentic, and emotionally present, allowing yourself to be seen without hiding behind old protection patterns. Stay with me, because the universe is guiding you to meet this moment with calm confidence, not rushing forward out of excitement, not pulling away because of past disappointment, but standing in balance between openness and self-respect. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. This phase tests emotional intelligence, your ability to listen without interrupting, to speak without attacking, to share feelings without expecting instant validation, and these skills shape how the connection develops from here. Don't scroll, because vulnerability will appear during this Stage, moments when deeper truths surface, when honesty becomes necessary, when silence carries meaning, and how you handle these moments determines whether trust strengthens or distance grows. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may feel a nervous flutter when this happens, not fear, but anticipation mixed with excitement, and that sensation signals that something meaningful is unfolding. Stay present, because intuition becomes especially strong during this phase, guiding you when to speak, when to pause, when to lean in, and when to give space, and that guidance helps you stay aligned with divine timing instead of forcing outcomes. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may also notice external confirmations appearing around you, seeing repeating numbers during meaningful conversations, hearing songs that mirror your emotions, or experiencing synchronicities that reflect your situation. And these signs reassure you that alignment is active. Don't scroll, because this stage also challenges emotional maturity, inviting you to choose understanding over defensiveness, patience over impulsive reactions, and curiosity over assumption. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Another important element of this phase is balance, learning how to grow closer without losing individuality, maintaining your own interests, boundaries, and self-respect while opening your heart to someone else, and that balance prevents unhealthy attachment patterns. Stay here, because you may also feel drawn to step slightly outside your comfort zone, not recklessly, but emotionally, expressing truths you once held inside, allowing someone to see the real you, trusting that authenticity strengthens connection instead of weakening it. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. The universe is also observing how you handle uncertainty during this stage. Whether you remain grounded when things aren't fully defined yet, or allow overthinking to take control, and your ability to stay centered influences how smoothly the connection continues unfolding. Don't scroll, because self-trust becomes essential here, trusting your inner guidance when something feels aligned, honoring your instincts when something feels off, and letting that wisdom shape your choices instead of external pressure. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. This stage also prepares you for deeper partnership energy, teaching you how to handle closeness without losing independence, how to communicate needs clearly, and how to create emotional safety without sacrificing authenticity. Stay present, because as this phase unfolds, you may notice your soulmate becoming more expressive, more intentional, more consistent, and those changes reflect internal decisions being made on their side, mirroring your own growth. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Here's the deeper truth. This moment isn't about proving your worth, it's about allowing connection to unfold naturally without masks, games, or emotional armor, and when you respond with honesty, presence, and emotional awareness, the universe opens the next door effortlessly. Don't scroll, because the next stage brings a noticeable shift in energy, where intentions become clearer, direction becomes stronger, and the connection begins forming in tangible ways. And part 5 will reveal how this transformation changes both of you emotionally and energetically. And when it happens, you won't just see it, you'll feel it settle into your spirit like recognition. Stay with this energy. Don't let your focus wander, because this stage reshapes who you are becoming, and if you're still here, it means your inner world is already shifting to match what's approaching, and this message is for you, especially if you've noticed yourself thinking differently lately, carrying yourself with more confidence, responding to situations with more calm instead of reaction. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. When your soulmate begins moving closer, your identity quietly evolves. Not through force, but through awareness. You start recognizing your worth without needing validation, You begin honoring your boundaries without guilt, and that self-respect sends a powerful signal into the universe that you're ready for connection built on equality rather than imbalance. Keep listening, because this part matters. You may notice your emotional independence strengthening, enjoying your own company more, feeling complete without constant attention, and that wholeness creates space for partnership without attachment pressure. Real love grows best when two fulfilled individuals choose each other freely, not from emptiness. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Another shift happening is your perspective on relationships, moving away from fantasy and toward grounded vision, valuing loyalty, communication, emotional safety, and shared growth over surface-level excitement. And that change protects you from repeating old cycles. Stay present, because the universe is also refining your habits, nudging you to organize your life, clean your space, manage your time better, nourish your body, and prioritize mental clarity, and those practical upgrades reflect spiritual readiness, preparing your environment for someone new to enter naturally. Keep your awareness here, because your communication style is evolving too, becoming more intentional, thoughtful, and honest. Expressing needs clearly instead of suppressing them, listening with empathy instead of defensiveness, and those skills build emotional safety when connection deepens. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may also feel your emotional resilience strengthening, handling stress with more patience, adapting to change with more grace, and staying grounded during uncertainty, and that resilience creates stability, which attracts stable partnership energy. Stay here, because discernment is sharpening as well. You're becoming more selective about who you allow close, choosing meaningful interactions over shallow attention, protecting your peace instead of entertaining drama, and that protection keeps your emotional space clear for alignment. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. The universe is also teaching you how to receive, not just give, allowing support without feeling uncomfortable, letting others show up for you without immediately feeling the need to prove yourself. And that openness balances energy exchange in relationships. Keep listening, because your soulmate feels these changes energetically, sensing your grounded presence, your emotional maturity, your authentic energy, and that awareness draws them closer, encouraging them to step out of hesitation and into intention. You may notice their interest becoming more consistent, their communication more purposeful, their actions more aligned with their words. And those shifts reflect your internal transformation. Stay present, because this stage also brings emotional honesty, a desire to speak truth without fear, to express feelings calmly, to address concerns instead of avoiding them, and that honesty builds trust, which is essential for deeper connection. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Your relationship with fear is changing too, old worries about abandonment, rejection, or betrayal losing their grip, not disappearing instantly, but becoming quieter, less controlling. And that emotional freedom allows you to engage with connection without self-sabotage. Keep your awareness here, because intuition is becoming stronger, guiding your decisions, helping you sense what aligns and what doesn't, and that inner guidance becomes a compass when important moments arise. Stay here, because this phase also teaches balance, how to stay emotionally connected without losing individuality, how to share space without sacrificing independence, how to build closeness without creating dependency, and that balance supports healthy growth. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Gratitude may also be increasing, appreciating small moments, simple joys, quiet peace, and that appreciation raises your vibration, making alignment easier. Keep listening, because this stage is not about becoming perfect, it's about becoming present, aware, emotionally grounded, and authentic, and authenticity attracts authenticity. You don't need to perform or pretend. You only need to be real, stay present, because your soulmate is responding to this authenticity, feeling safer to approach, more confident to express interest, more willing to invest energy into connection, and that mutual readiness creates momentum. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Here's the deeper truth. This transformation is happening because the next phase requires emotional strength, clarity, and stability. And the universe never brings two paths together at full alignment without preparing both sides first. Keep your awareness here, because you're not being changed to impress anyone, you're being refined to receive something meaningful without fear, and the more you embody this growth, the more the connection shifts from subtle energy into real-world movement. Stay with me, because the next stage reveals how this inner transformation triggers visible actions from your soulmate, how preparation turns into effort, how intention becomes consistency, and how the universe confirms alignment through tangible experiences. And Part 6 will show you exactly what to look for when that shift begins, and when it happens, you won't need proof. You'll feel it settle into your spirit like recognition. Stay present with this moment. Let your awareness settle, because this stage carries forward motion, and if you're still here, it means the universe is gently preparing you to recognize the shift when it appears, and this message is for you, especially if you've felt subtle momentum building lately, like life is nudging you toward new experiences without fully explaining why. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. When inner transformation reaches a certain point, the outer world begins responding, not with chaos, but with natural movement, paths opening, conversations happening at the right time, opportunities appearing that once felt unavailable, and this movement is not random, it's alignment taking form. You may notice your soulmate becoming more present in your awareness, not just emotionally, but through interaction, increased communication, or unexpected moments where your lives briefly overlap. And those moments are signals that observation energy is turning into participation energy. Keep listening, because this part matters. You might feel inspired to prepare your life in practical ways, organizing your space, adjusting routines, making healthier choices, simplifying commitments, creating room for something new to enter, and that preparation reflects your spirit responding to incoming connection. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Timing begins synchronizing on both sides, schedules aligning, emotional availability matching opportunity, and when synchronization happens, things feel effortless instead of forced. You may also sense a stronger urge to speak from the heart, to express thoughts clearly, to communicate honestly without overthinking every word, and that openness becomes a bridge between two people moving toward the same direction. Stay present, because the universe often confirms this phase with subtle signs, meaningful coincidences, repeated sequences appearing during important moments, chance encounters that feel purposeful, conversations that reflect your inner thoughts, and these signals are reminders that alignment is active. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Emotional harmony may also begin strengthening, conversations flowing easier, understanding coming without lengthy explanations, comfort increasing even during quiet moments, and that ease forms the foundation for something lasting. Stay here, because grounding becomes essential during this phase. Not getting carried away by excitement or pulled down by doubt, but staying centered, calm, and emotionally steady, because stable energy attracts stable outcomes. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. You may encounter small challenges during this period, situations that test patience, communication, or emotional balance, and these challenges aren't obstacles, they're preparation. Strengthening your ability to navigate deeper partnership dynamics with maturity and awareness. Keep going, because momentum doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it feels quiet but consistent, like a steady current guiding you forward, and that steady movement often carries more power than sudden change. You may feel a growing sense of inevitability, like something is aligning whether you try to control it or not, and that feeling is your intuition recognizing divine timing in motion. Stay present, because meaningful coincidences may increase, hearing certain words repeated, encountering symbols connected to connection or unity, receiving messages at the exact moment you needed clarity, and these moments reassure you that you're not walking this path alone. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Trust becomes central during this phase, trusting your inner guidance when it nudges you toward certain actions or away from distractions, trusting the process even when outcomes aren't fully visible, trusting yourself to handle what's coming with emotional maturity. And that trust allows alignment to flow freely. Keep listening, because as momentum builds, emotional weight from the past may begin lifting, old disappointment losing its grip, memories carrying less charge, focus shifting toward possibility rather than loss, and that emotional freedom creates space for new experiences to enter. Stay here, because clarity about direction may increase as well, understanding what you want, what you value, what kind of connection aligns with your future, and that clarity guides your decisions without confusion. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Awareness of energy exchange becomes stronger, noticing when interactions feel nourishing and when they feel draining, choosing to invest your time and attention wisely, protecting emotional space so alignment can unfold without interference. Keep your awareness here, because your soulmate is responding too, becoming more consistent, more intentional, more expressive in ways that reflect internal decisions being made, and those responses signal that alignment is becoming mutual. Stay present, because this phase isn't about rushing toward an outcome, it's about allowing movement to unfold naturally while remaining emotionally prepared, grounded, and open, and when you stay balanced, the universe can guide you more easily toward the next step. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Momentum doesn't begin when you force change, it begins when you align with growth, awareness, and emotional readiness, and you've been doing this work quietly for longer than you realize. Keep listening, because everything shifting around you now is responding to the inner transformation you've already completed, and as this movement continues building, it leads directly into a defining moment, a conversation, a decision, or an experience that marks the next chapter of this connection. Stay present, because Part 7 will reveal how to recognize that turning point when it arrives and how to respond in a way that keeps alignment flowing smoothly, and when that moment happens, you won't feel lost, you'll feel ready, steady, and grounded in your truth. Stay right here. Keep your awareness steady, because this phase carries turning point energy, and if you're still reading, it means your intuition is already sensing the shift approaching, and this message is for you, especially if you've felt that subtle pressure lately, not stress, but anticipation, like the quiet pause before something meaningful happens. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. The turning point doesn't arrive with loud announcements. It comes through moments that feel simple on the surface but powerful underneath, a conversation that suddenly carries depth, a message that feels intentional, a look that holds longer than usual, and these moments mark the transition from preparation into real connection. Stay present, because your soulmate may begin sharing thoughts they once kept guarded, opening up about personal experiences, expressing future-oriented ideas, And those words signal inner decisions being made. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Your role during this stage isn't to perform or impress, it's to show up authentically, responding with honesty, warmth, and emotional presence instead of fear-based reactions, because authenticity creates trust, and trust allows connection to grow naturally. Keep listening, because balance becomes essential here, not rushing forward out of excitement, not pulling away due to past hurt, but staying grounded in self-respect while remaining open to closeness. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Communication becomes especially important, expressing needs clearly without guilt, setting boundaries calmly without defensiveness, listening with curiosity instead of assumption, and these skills shape how the relationship evolves from this point onward. Stay present, because vulnerability will appear during this phase, moments where deeper feelings surface, where honesty becomes necessary, where silence carries meaning. And how you handle these moments determines whether the bond strengthens or stalls. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. You may feel nervous energy during this stage, not fear, but anticipation mixed with excitement, and that sensation signals that something meaningful is unfolding. Keep your awareness here, because intuition becomes especially active now, guiding you when to speak, when to pause, when to lean in, and when to give space. And that inner guidance helps you stay aligned with divine timing instead of forcing outcomes. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. External confirmations may appear as well, repeating numbers during meaningful conversations, songs reflecting your emotional state, or synchronicities that mirror your situation, and these signs reassure you that alignment is active. Stay here, because emotional maturity is tested during this stage, inviting you to choose understanding over defensiveness, patience over impulsive reactions, and empathy over assumption, and your ability to respond thoughtfully influences how smoothly the connection continues unfolding. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Another key element of this phase is maintaining individuality while deepening connection, keeping your passions, goals, and personal identity alive while opening your heart to another person, and that balance prevents unhealthy attachment patterns. Stay present, because you may feel drawn to step outside your comfort zone emotionally, expressing truths you once kept inside. Allowing someone to see the real you, trusting that vulnerability doesn't weaken you, it strengthens emotional intimacy. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. The universe is also observing how you handle uncertainty during this phase, whether you remain grounded when things aren't fully defined yet, or allow overthinking to create distance. And your ability to stay centered influences how the relationship continues evolving. Keep listening, because self-trust becomes essential here. Honoring your instincts when something feels aligned, listening to your inner voice when something feels off, and allowing that wisdom to guide your decisions instead of external pressure. Stay present, because this phase also prepares you for deeper partnership energy, teaching you how to handle closeness without losing independence, how to communicate openly, and how to create emotional safety without sacrificing authenticity. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. You may notice your soulmate becoming more expressive, more intentional, more consistent, and those changes reflect internal shifts happening on their side, mirroring your own growth. Stay here, because here's the deeper truth. This turning point isn't about proving your worth, it's about allowing connection to unfold naturally without masks, games, or emotional armor, and when you respond with honesty, presence, and emotional awareness, the universe opens the next door effortlessly. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. The next stage brings visible movement, actions reflecting intention, consistency replacing uncertainty, and energy confirming what's been building beneath the surface. And part 8 will reveal how this outward shift shows up in real life and what signs indicate your soulmate is stepping fully into your reality. And when it happens, you won't feel confused, you'll feel ready. Stay focused on this moment. Because this is where unseen preparation finally becomes visible movement, and if you're still here, it means your awareness is ready to witness the shift as it unfolds, and this message is for you, especially if you've started noticing real changes happening around your connection lately, not just feelings, but actions, behavior, and effort showing up in ways that feel intentional. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. This phase is when energy turns into proof, when subtle attraction transforms into consistent presence, when curiosity becomes participation, and you may begin seeing your soulmate initiating contact more often, making time without being asked, remembering details about you, showing interest in your thoughts, your goals, your daily experiences, and those details matter because they reflect genuine investment. Stay present, because another sign of this outward shift is inclusion. They may start bringing you into their world, sharing personal stories, introducing you to friends or family, inviting you into their routine, letting you see how they live, and that openness signals emotional walls lowering, not for entertainment, but for connection. Keep listening, because the universe is also aligning shared experiences during this stage, creating opportunities for both of you to spend time together in meaningful ways, not just casual interactions, but moments that allow deeper understanding, seeing how each other handles stress, joy, responsibility, and everyday life, and those shared experiences build trust naturally. Listen to this, your heart needs this right now. Emotional transparency increases here too, conversations becoming more honest, more vulnerable, less guarded, where both of you feel safer expressing thoughts without fear of judgment, and that emotional safety forms the foundation of something real. Stay here, because another noticeable change is balance of effort, no longer one person carrying the connection. No longer uneven energy, but shared participation, mutual interest, reciprocal communication, and when effort becomes equal, stability begins forming. Keep your awareness here, because the universe also supports this stage through external alignment, schedules working in your favor, timing opening up unexpectedly, opportunities appearing that allow closeness to grow. And these synchronicities remind you that divine timing is active. You may also notice symbolic confirmations appearing around you, repeating sequences during important moments, familiar songs playing during emotional conversations, or meaningful symbols showing up unexpectedly, and these signs are not decoration, they are reassurance. Pause and feel the difference, because this phase feels calmer than the earlier stages, less chaotic, more grounded, more steady, and that calm is alignment settling into place. Another shift happening now is comfort increasing, being yourself around this person without performing. Sharing silence without awkwardness, laughing freely, expressing opinions without fear, and that comfort reveals genuine compatibility. Stay present, because practical conversations may begin surfacing too, discussions about values, goals, lifestyles, and future direction, not heavy or forced, but natural exchanges that build clarity, and these conversations are how alignment becomes structure. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. Emotional support becomes more visible during this phase, checking in when you're tired, encouraging you when you're unsure, celebrating your wins, offering comfort when things feel heavy, and that support reflects partnership energy awakening. Keep listening, because this stage also teaches both of you how to navigate challenges together, learning to communicate during misunderstandings, resolving tension with maturity, choosing cooperation over conflict. And those skills strengthen the foundation. Notice how your reactions may be evolving. 2. Responding with patience instead of impulsive emotion, choosing calm instead of defensiveness, approaching differences with understanding instead of judgment, and that growth is part of alignment. The universe isn't only bringing someone closer, it's shaping both of you into partners capable of sustaining connection. Stay present, because your sense of emotional security may increase during this stage. Feeling less anxious about where things are headed, more trusting of the process, more comfortable allowing the relationship to unfold naturally, and that trust removes resistance, allowing momentum to continue. Keep listening, because gratitude often rises during this phase, appreciation for small moments, quiet conversations, shared laughter, simple presence, and that gratitude strengthens your energy, making alignment even stronger. Stay here, because this stage isn't the final destination. It's the bridge between preparation and deeper commitment, and how you show up now matters. Staying authentic, emotionally available, grounded, and respectful allows the connection to continue evolving smoothly. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. The universe is observing your willingness to remain open without losing self-respect, to receive without fear, to participate without forcing outcomes. And when you hold that balance, the next shift unfolds naturally. Keep your awareness open, because the following phase brings emotional deepening, where feelings become clearer, intentions become stronger, and direction becomes more defined. And part 9 will reveal how to recognize when this deeper layer activates, what signs show that your soulmate is ready to move beyond visible effort into emotional commitment, and how you can stay aligned when that intensity rises. And when it happens, you won't need explanation, you'll feel it settle into your spirit like truth. Stay right here. Let this moment breathe, because you're stepping into the phase where emotion deepens and intention becomes undeniable. And if you're still present, it means your awareness is prepared to recognize the subtle but powerful changes unfolding. And this message is for you, especially if you've felt a new seriousness settling into your connection lately. Not heaviness, but meaning. Like the energy has shifted from casual interaction into something that carries weight and purpose. Listen to this. Your heart needs this right now. During this stage, feelings stop floating on the surface and begin anchoring into reality. You may notice your soulmate becoming more emotionally expressive, sharing thoughts they once kept hidden, opening up about experiences that shaped them, revealing hopes, fears, and future desires. And that vulnerability is not weakness, it's trust taking root. Stay present, because you may feel your own emotional honesty expanding too, finding it easier to speak your truth calmly, communicate needs clearly, and express affection without hesitation. And that openness creates emotional safety, which is the foundation of meaningful connection. Pause and feel this shift, because the universe does not rush this phase, it allows it to settle slowly, letting bonds grow strong roots instead of fragile branches. Another sign of this stage is shared emotional presence, conversations lasting longer, moments of silence feeling comfortable instead of awkward, eye contact carrying understanding rather than distraction. And these quiet details reveal intimacy developing. Keep listening, because appreciation begins to rise naturally here, both of you noticing each other's effort, valuing small gestures, acknowledging support instead of taking it for granted, and that gratitude strengthens stability. You may also sense protective energy forming, not control, but care, checking in on each other's well-being, offering encouragement during stress, showing concern when something feels off. and that instinct reflects partnership energy awakening. Stay with me, because emotional synchronization increases during this phase, moods aligning more easily.